mama told me I could be anything in the world. Mama told me I could be anything in the world. So I decided to be a unicorn.
G'day, hello, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our Sunday night live stream where we play bingo. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, g'day. Oh, let me get comfortable. So, g'day, hello, and welcome back. Thank you for joining me. It is, as ever, much appreciated. So, yes, the editing software was repaired last week. Oh, why has that come up? Why has that got that? That should be saying that. I am not logged into the right StreamYards. Something has happened. Thought something was a bit weird. All right. That's a bit weird. All right. Where was I? Oh, software. Yes. So there's good news and there's bad news. Good news is it's fixed. That's the great news. I put out a video last week. I hope you've all watched that. I was going to put a link to it, but hey, just go to my channel, watch my latest video. Not overly happy about that one. The bad news is that in order to fix it, I had to install the latest version. And when I installed the latest version, it told me that my when I installed the latest edition, certain features were not free. And well, when I say free, were not part of my subscription, which I paid for. Which I paid for 5 years ago. My subscription's up. And there are the things that I can't access, would you believe, are the things that I use the most. For example, when I do a clip or when I take, that's why I couldn't put the pictures in. When I input a picture, it also comes with a it has a video file and an audio file. And what I do is I unlink the two files. It's called unlink from audio. So that takes away the audio, and then I can bring in the image just as a picture. And I tried to do that the other day. I was trying to bring in a picture of Nigel, the door opener, and I couldn't input it. And then I wanted to, I don't know if you've seen the video, but I put back in the section where the female cop is motioning like that for Nigel. And I was going to talk over that, but I couldn't unlink it. And I've just seen, I watched CC's latest video yesterday, and I'm thinking, oh, that'd be good. And then in my head, I'm going, I can't do it. So I need to buy another subscription. So I can use the free demo version at the moment, but I need, I think it was $70, and that's 70 US. So that's going to be over $100 for me. NCH software. products. Yeah. What is it I use? Editing software. Video pad. No, I don't want to download it. I can't find the video software. All right. It's not giving me the here we go. So there's the Masters edition for $80, or there's the Home edition, which I've been using for $50. So 50 US. So it's funny you should say that about CC. I watched his latest video, and I think his acting came out. His acting was noticeable. It was a different type of video. So I don't know if I'm slightly going off CC. I don't know. I might watch it again. I wasn't in a good space yesterday. Yeah. Anyway. So, sorry, let me just move. I'm going to fix that as well. No, that's nice. Oh, I need to fix that. 3, 6, 9, 12, 18. No, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I need to fix that. It's all good. It's all good. There's no way I can afford that at the moment. So we're just going to have to save the Patreon money. Right. Right. What else? Sport. No. Oh, no, I won't say there's no League One, but there wasn't any League One this weekend because of international duties. Not that there's anybody in our team that plays internationally, but yeah, so everyone basically gets the weekend off. England did play. We played tomorrow. We're playing Latvia, and on Friday we played good question. I had this prepared. We won 2-0. It was part of the World Cup qualifiers. And looking at the table, we've qualified for the World Cup again, of course. Should begin with L. Saturday, Friday. Oh, yeah, that's close. Begins with L. Albania. So we won 2-0 against Albania, and we play again tomorrow morning. So I should get up tomorrow morning and watch that. That'll be nice to see England play. So no Birmingham City. I forgot to check on the Chiefs. I was so wrapped up in the AFL. The mighty Chiefs. Let's have a quick look at them. No rush. No rush. You take your time. You take your time. I've got all day. The mighty Chiefs beat Moana Pacifica 35-50 on Friday. I couldn't watch that because I was watching the AFL. So nice win by the Chiefs. And then, of course, my darlings played last night against Sydney Swans, and we lost 68-65, I think it was in the end. I just remember losing. Yeah, 68-65 at home, which was a very bad loss. We didn't play very well. We were trailing 30 at one point. We did bring it right back, but not quick enough. So, yes, we got beat by Swans. Where is it? Swan. Yes, we got beat. And to make it worse, Deadpool, we lost by some Swans from Sydney, which makes it even worse. So, so that's a roundup. What else? Job front's been quiet. Applied for that job last week. Not heard anything all week, which is really annoying. And the other thing I've got cooking, I've sent off some forms. I've inquired about some finance. So hopefully we'll hear back about that. Should be today as well, actually. Better keep my phone. Oh, awesome. Artie's gone live. Well, that's helpful. Awesome. Artie never goes live on a Sunday. And he's only got 139 people watching. Thanks, Deadpool. In fact, let's see who's in his chat.
Either
Then again, I don't think our audiences cross over. No, I don't think they do. I don't think our audiences cross over, so we should be right. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay. No, he's not. Joe's normally here. This is why I start so early, because to catch people like Joe and Paracord and Chrissy and all the good people. Strange. Oh well. Right. What else have I got to discuss? I don't think there's anything else. Quick look around the room to remind me of something I may have done. Oh, okay. So back in, when was that? So back in February. Oh no, that's right. It was the 1st of March. So 1, 2, 3. So just over 3 weeks ago, I caught up with my brother at a concert. I am sick as a dog right now. Oh, what's wrong, dude? Back on the 1st of March, I caught up with my brother. He was working at a concert. And I caught up with him, had some beers, and went to the concert, or festival, should I say. Went to the festival. And I'm just going to open the window. It's getting a bit warm here. Oh. It's an absolutely shitty day, all stuffed up and just miserable. Oh, that's not good. We'll take some stuff and get better. That's what I say. Anyway, I caught up with my brother, and when we I went backstage and met OMD, and that was all good and that stuff. And as he was leaving, he handed me a little envelope, and bless him, inside was a little bit of cash to help me out. But also inside was, also inside was a little USB. Hello, Jess. Good to see you here, mate. And inside was a little USB. It's got Matt Specs on there. And for whatever reason, I haven't plugged this in, and I didn't plug it in until I think it was Saturday. And it was Friday or Saturday. Oh my God. There are pictures on here that I haven't seen before. And I was scrolling, and I was absolutely in floods of tears. Pictures of my dad, pictures of my nan, pictures of family, and like I said, pictures I've never seen before. And that was so cool. I will share some pictures with you one day. We'll do it. We'll do a live stream, and I'll select some pictures to talk you through, and I'll tell you the story behind them. Deadpool, it was amazing because, hello, Chrissy. It was amazing because I haven't seen him for 9.5 years. I haven't seen him for 9.5 years, so it was really, really cool to catch up with him. It really, really was. So no. We're going to play bingo. That's what we're going to do. We're going to play Sovereign Citizen bingo today. I think I've waffled on just about long enough. So bingo cards are at the top. I thought I pinned it to the top. Deadpool, can you just confirm that the bingo card is pinned at the top of the chat? I can't see it on StreamYards, but I'm pretty sure it's pinned at the top. So
stop buying into the get rich quick illusion. Truth is, it's BS. Everyone would just.
And we'll just pause that a second. Yep, it's at the top. Okay, thank you. So we're going to play bingo, sovereign citizen bingo. Chrissy, just to let you know, you need some glasses. So click on that. You will find a bingo. Oh no, I've got card 30 again. Mind you, I did win last week, but that was kind of a default win. But I've got card 30 again, but it's different. I can tell it's different. It's in it's different words. So click on that. If you've got some red crosses on it, click reset. It will ask you, are you sure? And you just click yes, and those red crosses will disappear. We are playing traditional bingo. 5 in a row, horizontally or vertically or diagonally, or the 4 corners and the center square. Today we are going to use Mark Baggett's channel. Let me, before I do anything, let me link. I think you take out featured. Let me link in there Mark Baggett. I actually jumped on his live stream a few weeks ago and told him that I was using his videos and for bingo, and he was absolutely fine with that. So we are all good to go. G'day, Robin. So that's cool bananas. Let's cue this back up. Skipper's intro.
No, it's in the description.
Not that he's got a bad intro, but we don't want to watch people's intros.
Hey everyone.
Okay. We'll make that big screen. And plug my headphones in. Do that. And then I've just got to turn the volume down because it's going to absolutely deafen me. All right, that's
when it's Merkin.
A bit louder. We'll go 35.
Today's video.
Yep. Okay. We'll give them a thumbs up, of course. Big screen. And here we go. Messed up my sleeping pills. So I'm a little bit loopy. Really? You don't need pills for that, my friend. I've known you for quite some time now. You don't need pills. Trust me. Okay. All right. Bingo, bingo. Here we go.
Hey everyone, it's Merk, and today's video comes from the...
It's always like everything's my fault. Look, if any of you have got any problems out there, any issues, if you've, if something is screwed up, then all you need to do is just blame Chuck. Okay? Even if the person that you're talking to hasn't got a Scooby-Doo who I am, just go, oh, don't worry. It's Chuck's fault.
channel Body Cam Watch. A link to their video and channel is in the description. Today we're taking a look at a woman who refuses to sign her speeding ticket. Let's roll the video.
Now, before we roll the video, thanks, Mark. This one's always been a bit, how do I put it, confusing for me, because there are some, I'm not even going to say states, because it varies from department to department, county, city, town, where you don't actually, it's not enforceable, I think is the best word I can use. to actually sign a ticket. There are some, we've watched videos before. We know we've watched them where it's, can you sign the ticket, please? It's not admitting guilt. It's just admitting that you've received the ticket and you'll turn up for your appointed court date. And some people will refuse, or some people put an X, or you know the softards, they put an X, or they write something stupid. But that's okay. So obviously we're in a place, and we'll see where we are shortly. I'm gonna. Oh, I think we've seen this one. Oh, damn it, we've seen this one. We'll watch it again, though. We'll watch it again because we might pick up some different bingo. I'm pretty confident this is Florida. This guy's car, by the way, is absolutely amazing. We get a shot looking back at it. But we're obviously somewhere where it is a requirement of their policy to have the ticket signed. So let's watch this and see what happens.
Hello.
What's up?
What's the rush?
I'm just trying to get to work. I have a personal training class.
So,
10 minutes.
Okay, right. Immediately, I can see that that is not streaming very well. But hopefully the audio is okay. The audio to me is pretty good, but I can see that the video, I don't know why. I don't know why that's doing that. Let's drop the quality down a little bit. Let's drop it down to 240. Let me go to let me drop me down to 480. That might help. Okay, let's see if that's any.
you're doing 96.
I was not aware I was doing 96. I had the cruise control set at 85.
I mean, okay, even let's give you the difference. Say you were doing 85. That's still 35 miles an hour with the speed limit.
I understand that.
But like I said,
Now that falls under. I don't know if we've got it in this bingo, but that falls under self-snitching. So she's confessed to traveling at 85. I think that's in body cam bingo. Self-snitching. Has anybody got that? No, I think that's in body cam bingo.
I got you on radar doing 96.
Okay, what?
So
When did you clock it?
right as you're coming over the crest of the hill. Okay,
Behind that truck for a while, and then you.
truck was doing 74.
Okay.
You were doing 96. I need your driver's license, registration, proof, insurance.
I don't have my physical driver's license. It's in the mail on the way to me.
Of course
I
it is.
have a passport.
Okay, you can't drive a car then until you have your license on you.
Okay. Well, if you want to give me a ticket for that too, go right ahead, sir. But I'm just a girl trying to get.
Having an attitude with the officer won't improve your situation.
No.
In fact, it does the exact opposite.
I've spoke about this before, and it shouldn't exist, but it does. But it's the attitude test. If you just be super apologetic, well, not super apologetic, but if you apologize, if you say, "Oh yeah, look, I haven't got my license on me. I've left it at home. I haven't got it on me. I dashed out the house." You know, if you just be nice about it, then that goes a long way. But if you fail the attitude test, I've told you this story before. I stopped this kid. I can't remember what it was for now. Honestly, I genuinely can't remember what it was for. I don't think I was even going to give him a ticket. And I think it might have just been yeah, exactly, Deadpool. Exactly. I think it was just a license check. I think I'd stopped him before and he didn't have his license, and so I stopped him again, and and he gave me attitude right from the off, absolutely right from the off. So that license check quickly turned into a vehicle inspection, and New Zealand tickets have 3 spaces on them. Is it 3 or 4? Can't remember now. I think it was 4. Yeah, it had 4 spaces on it to put an offence, and he drove away with 3 of those tickets. So I knocked him off for 12 things. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Oh, you say that, but you're putting everybody else in danger, so I don't think the attitude's going to help your situation, okay?
The last time I was pulled over by a cop, they pulled over 2 people at one time in the middle of the road, so I'm sorry. And he came up to the car and put his hand on his gun, so I'm sorry if I seem a little out of sorts right now.
I got you. I'm not them. Obviously, I'm not.
Yes, FAFO. That's the latest phrase. I think play stupid games, win stupid prizes has gone out the window because it's too long these days. So we just say FAFO.
Done any of that stuff.
Yes.
Do you have your registration paperwork? All right, hang tight, back with you in a few. Taking some stand on the tag when you're ready.
The officer runs her information and discovers her driver's license is suspended.
All right, ma'am, I need you to hop into the vehicle and come around to the back of your trunk with me.
What?
I need you to step out of the vehicle and come around back to your trunk with me.
Why?
Because we're going to take care of paperwork back here.
What paperwork?
The paperwork that I'm about to provide you back here.
Okay, why?
Because I'm giving you an order to.
I see.
Because she's just realised that she's deeply in the shit and doesn't want to get out of the car because she knows that she's probably going to jail.
I just didn't know, like, I don't know where you need to get out of the
Oh, here we
car.
go.
Why do I need to get out of the car?
Because I have paper to take care of, and for my safety and for convenience, it's taken care of back here. Hey, Shade, can you pull up here with me?
Look at that car.
Hey, Shade, can you...
Look at that. Cops get to drive around in that. It's a 2-door as well. We get closer to it, and it's a 2-door. So he hasn't even got space for a prisoner. Some cops just can't handle people driving efficiently. Yes, that's very true. Only because you were doing something. Yeah, she was obviously rooting around, moving around inside, hands going everywhere. Yeah, take absolutely no chances. Probably a civil asset forfeiture.
Can you pull up here with me?
Can I get out as well, sir?
No, ma'am.
No, you stay there.
I just want to stand with
Okay, I'm not going to have a bunch of people on the side of the Gandy Boulevard. It's a safety issue, okay? This isn't that big of a deal.
Sorry. If you're telling me this is not that big of a deal, and you can physically see me, that I'm like,
It's not that big of a deal, but you are making it a big deal, yes. I'm asking her to simply do something that I ask people to do every day. And I told you it's because it's for my safety. This is where I conduct this type of paperwork at the back of your vehicle.
I've never been asked to get outside of my car before.
Well, today you are.
Today you are. I was just about to say that. Today you are.
Sorry.
So at this point, you need to step out of the vehicle because I'm giving you an order to do so.
Excuse me.
Right around back here, please. Want to turn and face me so I can explain some things to you? Fantastic. Your driver's license is suspended.
It's not.
You failed to pay a traffic citation at
It
Pasco, and they
is.
suspended it on the 19th.
It
months
is.
to pay that ticket.
Your driver's license is actively
The
suspended.
person told me that I had 6 months to pay that ticket. I actually reinstated my license a few months ago. Got that handled. And now you're telling me that my license is suspended. I haven't received notification of this. And I know this isn't your fault, sir, but I have been going through a lot lately.
So I understand all that, but here are the simple facts today, okay? You don't have a license on you. In the system, which is real time, it is showing as suspended, and that's what I have to go by.
Oops.
If there's a clerk or something like that, that is something that you're simply going to have to take care of at a later date in court.
So what happens now?
So I'm about to issue some notices to appear for court in lieu of making a physical arrest and taking you to jail because I don't want to do that.
Okay, let's pay attention to that sentence. I'm going to issue you some tickets in lieu of arresting you and going to court. Let's just remember that.
All right, but you can't drive this car. If she has a valid license, she's the one who's going to say, perfect, she'll take over for you. But you're going to have a court date that you're going to have to appear for, okay? The court date is going to get mailed to you. You're going to have a court date for driving with suspension and for your speed for doing 96 and a 50. If you don't hear anything from the court in the next 30 days, the recommendation I tell everyone is make sure you call the Pinellas County Clerk of Court, because if you miss this court date for any reason, they will issue a warrant for your arrest, okay? I'm going to need a couple of things from you. First is going to be a signature at the bottom of both these citations next to the blue X. It's not admission to guilt, simply saying you're aware you're going to receive a court date in the mail and you promise to appear for it.
Wow, isn't that what I just said earlier? Man, I could be a cop.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and crumple these up. I'm going to go print out a new copy. If you don't appropriately sign the citations, ma'am, I will be forced to make a physical arrest, okay? So I'm going to give you one more opportunity to comply.
She's playing a game of F around and find out. A random scribble on the citation isn't a signature. All she has to do is sign her name on the citation.
That's exactly what I said, Mark. And like the officer said, it's not an admission of guilt. It's just a fact that you acknowledge the ticket and that you promise to turn up to your court date. My license is been wrong. You're wrong. Absolutely. She hasn't got a license on her because she hasn't got one. And yes, she's been through a lot. So yes, let's just let it go, eh? I mean, 96 and a 55. It's fair. It's like Robin says, she's just driving efficiently.
You physically saw me sign those, correct? And that counts
that
as a
wasn't-
signature, correct?
No, that's not a
All
signature,
right.
right?
Anything?
And if you had your license, then we could compare the signature on the back of your license to that signature on the ticket. So that's not a signature.
From pen to paper, you physically see me sign, that is my signature. It does not have to be legible.
Okay.
You have nothing else to say. It's not a signature, says who?
Okay. He's trying to work with you. I don't know why you're not working. Why are you interrupting?
Right now, and you
Okay.
make me get out of the car.
Okay.
You could have handed them to me, and
All
I
right.
could have signed them in the safety of my car.
You want me to say something and then you interrupt me, so I'm not going to say anything.
You don't even allow my wife to get out with me. You're like, are you kidding me?
Okay, take two.
All right, ma'am. So again, your signature is as it appears on your driver's license. This is not admission to guilt. This is simply an acknowledgement that you're aware you're going to receive a court date in the mail.
10 years ago.
So simply just need your compliance.
Okay.
Do you want to see my actual signature?
All right, go ahead and turn around. Place your hands behind your back for me.
I am not.
Stay there. Stay there. Stop. Stop.
Here's the finding out part of F around and find out. She has no one to blame here but herself.
Stop. 10 to 16. I'm 10-15. Gotta get a cage cruiser.
Okay. We have our first bingo call, and it is screaming like a little bitch.
I'll talk to you in a second.
And now the best bit comes.
Tell him to step it up.
Yeah, 10-4, I need a cage cruiser if they can expedite. I won't be uncooperative.
Please, 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 baby! I love it. I'm trying to send a baby!
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did!
It was a simple thing you had to do.
I did it!
Man, please do me a favor. Have a seat in the vehicle. I just don't want you to get hit.
Yeah, she may have said that. Yeah, go on, I'll pay that. I don't understand. God damn, number 30. What's this? I swear I would never be a cop choke. We're screaming in the face. You shut the fuck up. God damn it, Rocket. Oh dear. It is a vocation, being a police officer. It is definitely a vocation. You genuinely do switch off when someone goes off like that. You genuinely do just take a deep breath and barrel through. Trust me. And that's where after work drinks come in. When your shift knocks off and you all go, you look at each other and go, pub, fucking oath, let's go. And then you either be at and you sit in a corner and you just release. Yeah, Robin will get the same as well. Robin will have exactly the same. So Robin's a taxi driver, and he will have exactly the same issues.
I heard what you got to do. Start your paperwork. I got the paperwork done. She just refused to sign it.
No, I never refused. Do you see it? There's a signature on that paper, sir.
Not your signature.
Stop.
Like I said before, a random scribble on the citation isn't a signature.
No.
She put herself in this situation. All she had to do was sign her name, and the traffic stop would have been over.
I'm diagnosed with anxiety and...
Look at his car. Look at that damn
Please
thing.
go look at the piece of paper. I signed it. Please, they're making a big deal out of this. Please. Please.
Do you have your driver's license on you?
I'm sorry, this is our dad. Hold on, Dad, I gotta talk. Hold on, I have to talk to your police officer. Give me just a second.
I mean, she's not as bad, but you know, the first thing you do is you call your dad because your mate fucked up. I mean, kids these days.
Start walking back.
No, please, no. I signed the paper.
Come on.
Please, can I have my life? Please.
Take that. Okay. Take the gas. She's got a chain and a couple bracelets on. So here's the deal. Here's what happened, okay? She has a suspended driver's license. and she's doing a speed of more than 30 miles an hour. The speed limit in the state of Florida, one of those, the suspended driver's license, is an arrestable offense. The other one is a mandatory appearance in court.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Get in the car.
Oh, she's not getting in the beautiful car. It's only got 2 seats.
When I placed down and explained this to her second time, she again scribbled all over the citations. At that point, she's not acknowledging that she's going to appear in court. I cannot release her on a citation. So she has to go to jail and appear for those charges now.
Thank you.
No problem. It's going to be a walkthrough type of thing, in and out. Now they're not going to hold her, okay? All right.
She was issued a citation for speeding and
Brilliant. I mean, I know we've seen that before, but it's well worth watching it again. And we only got 2 squares out. Well,
I love Monday.com.
I hope you guys got 2 squares out of
You
that.
don't know Monday.com? This is Monday.
Okay. Right. Let me see all your beautiful faces. There we go. There we go. So yes, an absolute 100% sport child. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. A simple signature. That's all he asked for. I mean, how hard is it? She probably does it. Well, us old folks, we probably do a signature once a day. I don't know. You know, it's not that complicated. Instead, play a stupid game, win a pair of silver bracelets, and a free night in the Grey Bar Hotel. What's this? Here in Ontario, if you're Ontario, sorry. Why did I say Ontario? That was weird. I've just made up a new country. Here in Ontario, if you're caught doing 50k over the speed limit, your car is immediately impounded. I think that happens in certain districts. Again, it's all down to policy. It's all down to the traffic laws of that state. So, and your license is suspended for a year. Wow. Oh, 50, I mean, to be fair, 50k over. Don't start that. You'll upset the Canadians. Don't do it. Deadpool, please. Yes, please, Deadpool, please disregard that last comment. Robin, stop it. I did hear a rumor. We know that he wants, what does he want? He wants Greenland as well and Mexico. I heard a rumor he wants Sweden as well. So you be careful, mister. All right, let's have a look at this one.
Hey everyone, it's Mark, and today's video comes from the channel Cops.tv.
Ooh.
A link to their video and channel is in the description. Today we're taking a look at a sovereign citizen who was caught driving an unregistered vehicle. Let's roll the video.
Hello there. Deputy Morgan, the Volusia County Sheriff's Office. The reason I'm stopping is you don't really have a tag on your vehicle in our state. You got to have some kind of characters or registration. Do you have any information for the vehicle? Okay.
I'm a state national, she says. Yeah, that isn't a legitimate thing. And even if it was, you're still required by law to have a driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance.
Okay. Do you have any other form of ID other than passport?
We have seen this before. We unfortunately we have seen this before. So we are going to have to stop this one. But I just love the way that these things are laminated. I mean, she's into it. She's like well into this sovereign citizenship. Mark, you're letting me down badly, my friend. Fucking Florida. Okay, well let's. Oh, that's something I forgot to tell you. I was just about to show you this. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look, you see this. Sorry, see this thumbnail here. This one. I totally forgot to tell you about this. Where am I? Bring me back. I totally forgot to tell you about this. First of all, I'm about to talk about TV just very, very quickly. First of all, I have managed to hold off for what I think is the 8th episode of Reacher because of the AFL. So next week is going to be the final episode, and I will binge Reacher next week. But what I have done over the last 3 days, I think it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, what I did watch, and if you haven't seen it yet, but if you have access to it somewhere, it is on Apple TV. So if you've got any form of access to Apple TV, or if you can find it somewhere, I have an absolutely must watch. Okay. There are 3 seasons, and there are only 3 seasons. There will not be a 4th season. 10 episodes in the first, 10 episodes in the second, 12 episodes in the 3rd season. So 32 episodes. I binged it in 2 days or 3 days. The name of the show is called Ted Lasso. It is one of the most hilarious TV series I have ever watched. And I know that's a big statement, but it's absolutely 100% true. It is absolutely fucking hilarious. Ted Lasso. No spoilers here. It's about an American football coach who having issues with his wife. So he decides to give her some space. A position comes up for a Premiership football team, not Birmingham City. Just want to clarify. A fictitious team called AFC Richmond. He goes from Kansas City. That's why I was picking on that thumbnail. He flies from Kansas City with his friend, who's also a coach. And they both fly to London to coach or manage AFC Richmond. I'm going to leave it at that. It's brilliant. I cannot recommend it enough. Like I say, I binged it in 3 days, 32 episodes. I was up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning watching it. I absolutely shit. I could not stop watching the next episode. The characters are hilarious. The storyline is brilliant. But it's the characters. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's probably 10, about 12 main characters. Ted Lasso, write it down. You have got to watch it. It is hilarious. Jason Sudeikis, I think his name is. I was lucky enough, because I've got Prime, I was lucky enough to get a free 7-day subscription to Apple. I subscribed, just watched that, and then unsubscribed. But seriously, Ted Lasso, go find it, go watch it. You will love it. You don't have to know anything about English football, although it helps. But it really doesn't matter, because because Ted also doesn't know anything about English football, which makes it brilliant. Just go watch it. Go watch it. Right. Less of me waffling. Okay. We might have seen this one as well. Let's just quickly check out this one. Let's just see.
Laws and policies and democracies on us. No, I don't have to.
No, we've seen this one as well.
Okay.
But we're not. We can't use you this week. We can't use you. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to fall back onto. We're gonna fall back onto Van. All right. It looks like we've got 3 videos here we haven't watched. That's perfect.
My driver's license is important.
Okay.
Welcome.
Now, is it going to be Florida? Is it going to be Florida? Where's Bayville? Oh, no, it's going to be Wisconsin, isn't it?
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we're going to take a look at a video that I get asked to cover about once a month, but for some reason never got round to covering, so here we are. This one comes out of Ohio, where a sovereign citizen plays F around and find out with a no-nonsense cop when he refuses to comply following a traffic stop that stemmed from reports that a red truck matching his was doing donuts in a parking lot. Get your popcorn ready for this one.
Van, you need to stop saying that. You say it on nearly every video. Oh, do you know what? I wish I had. This sounds really bad, but I would love people to send me videos to cover. In fact, if any of you, if anybody watching this, if you're watching this on playback, thank you for watching this on playback. Quite a few people do, actually. If you're watching this on playback, please, if you find a video, and after what I saw earlier, to which I will make a video on, if you find anything sovereign citizen-y, anything body cam-y, anything flat earthy, anything out of the ordinary, if you find just something that you sort of may have seen and you went, what the hell am I watching? If you find anything like that, send the link to me. chuckchasesthefacts@gmail.com. chuckchasesthefacts@gmail.com. Just send it to me, and I will do my darndest with the software that I've got. Which, for anybody late here, the software has been fixed, but my subscription has lapsed. I paid for a 5-year subscription, and it seems it's lapsed. And the latest version of that editing software has severe restrictions on it with what I can do. So I can't produce the videos like I used to. But if I pay for a subscription, then I get those privileges back. So we're going to have to save up our Patreon money. Talking of Patreons, by the way, thank you to my current patrons: Tom Castro, Paracord Princess, Goddess of Truth, and it's Probing Time 666. In fact, where is 666? Where is 666? I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks. I have to send him a quick email. But yeah, if you find anything out of the ordinary, anything about lizard people, any type of conspiracy theory, anything that, like I say, that you watch and you go, what on earth am I watching? Oh, guess what? I'm going to send this to Chuck. Send it to me. I mean, I do look for content. and I've got a couple of projects in the pipeline. Like I said, they're a bit awkward because of the bloody software, but yeah, just send it to me. Send it to me. So we're in Ohio, apparently. I was expecting Wisconsin, but
Right, Officer Valens, Bayville Police. Where you coming from, buddy? Can't see your license plate or anything. Oh, is that where you live? Okay. Do you have your driver's license, sir?
My driver's license is important, though.
It's not important?
No.
Let me see your identification.
You don't need to see his identification.
We don't need to see his identification.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Yes.
oh my stars, that was brilliant. See, I can't do that. See, I can't do that because I can't unlink the audio. So what Van's done there is he's found that clip on YouTube, downloaded it, and he's unlinked the audio from the video and just played the audio. But I can't do that. That's brilliant. That's the first time he's done that. That took me a little bit by surprise. That's brilliant. Yes, please do. Yeah, absolutely. 100% Deadpool. It's exactly what I'm talking about. ChuckJosephFacts@gmail.com.
Sorry to break this to you, fella, but the sovereign mind trick only works on the weak-minded.
Can I see your hands?
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Why is that not important?
because
Put it in park.
yeah, it's in part.
All right. What's up?
Because I'm using my personal property on personal transportation. If you would like me to pull up the case numbers on my phone.
No, I'd like you to get your driver's license like I asked you, and I'm not going to ask you again.
Some cops say they're not going to ask for your license again, then ask another 5 times. And before you know it, it's been 30 minutes and they've maneuvered the cop into a circular argument. However, this cop, I can happily say, is not one of those cops. Also, nobody cares about your cherry-picked case law because, surprisingly, a cold night in January on the side of the road is not the place to litigate your defense.
Get your driver's license out.
Sir, if you would like, call your supervisor because this is the
Call your supervisor. Yay! Chuck's got a square. Call your supervisor.
Supreme Court rulings.
Okay.
With case numbers involved.
That's unnecessary.
That is 100% necessary.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Because the Supreme Court ruled that I am allowed and deemed to use my personal property, which is this vehicle.
Where's the license plate on the vehicle?
Don't you just love it when soft-sits try to pass off their uneducated ramblings as the words of a Supreme Court judge to gain the upper hand in a conversation with a cop? Absolute content gold.
I don't need it because I am using personal property.
Hand me the driver's license.
What does it matter?
Hand me the driver's license.
I'm not handing it to you. You can call your supervisor.
I'm not calling my supervisor.
Then you can call them.
Okay, come here. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. I'm going to make you get out of the car. Stop reaching for stuff.
I'm not reaching for stuff.
Get out
I
of the
went
car.
to unbuckle. Is your radio?
Get out of the car.
Hold on. Video record right now. Pull your.
Oh yeah. We'll take that. Is your camera? Is your camera on or something like that? Yep. Is your camera on? God damn this card. Ugh.
Get out of the car.
If she's going to start recording his stupidity from another angle, she better be quick about it because this cop is done asking nicely.
Get out of the car.
Oh, my shoulder! You just dislocated it! You mother!
We do have my blank is broken. I have blank. We're going to use that. I don't believe they've dislocated his shoulder or his elbow or whatever. But my blank is broken. I have blank.
What part of step out of your car or I'll make you get out did you not understand? Also, dislocated shoulder or the symptoms of incarceritis.
You have no reason and right. You want to lose your... Stop. You seriously dislocated my...
And he said the exact words, "You're going to lose your job." We're doing quite well at this one.
We're fighting the driver, but we're good.
Video record right now.
Yeah, record my stupidity, but don't let it interrupt that cigarette you're smoking.
I got you. Oh, you can see she's really bothered, eh? Look at that. Yeah, I'll record you. What's Dwayne? I'll record you. I just got to finish my cigarette first.
Interrupt that cigarette you're smoking.
I got you.
You just dislocated my shoulder, dude.
I told you I was going to ask you again.
You have no right. I'm not being this.
Okay,
dude,
listen.
I gotta get out. Ow. Stop.
Here,
Stop.
pull over.
You got my shoulder dislocated. You have my shoulder dislocated. My paperwork is in the book.
He should have been out of the car and handed me the driver.
You got feel it.
Nope.
It's just dislocated.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt
It's
you.
just dislocated. You mother just dislocated my shoulder.
You need to relax.
You just dislocated my shoulder.
Do you need a squad?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just dislocated my
Let's get
shoulder
him out of the road.
with no right. You want to lose your police license? You're about to.
What did he just say? You're going to lose your police license. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
You're about to.
Okay, first of all, you really need to learn what a right is because your shoulder allegedly getting dislocated while resisting and obstructing police is not a violation of one. Secondly, could you remind us all what a police license is, please? Because I haven't got the foggiest.
Get your squadron leader out here, like I asked. Get your video recorder on right now.
Get your squadron leader. What are we? We in the RAF or something? Squadron leader. God. Oh, this is funny.
Now.
We're going to help you get up. Put your feet right in front of mine so we can help you get up.
You only use my left.
I will. Listen, put both feet here so you can use it as a...
Don't touch my leg. Don't touch my leg. Don't touch
I'm
my
going to help you
leg.
get up. You ready? Ready?
No, grab underneath my please
here?
grab underneath the arm. There you go.
Ready?
Ow.
That's right. You milk that alleged dislocated shoulder for all it's worth.
Got a squad coming. Hold me back here. You should have been reaching in the car. I don't know what you have in there.
God
You should have
damn
got
it.
out when I told you to get out.
I was getting it.
Oh, officers later recovered a knife in the center console. Well, there we go. Tally ho, Skip. Oh, this is the rebellion truck. What was I watching the other day about? Oh, I watched last night or the night before? I watched the Imitation Game, which is the story of building Alan Turing, who cracked the Enigma code, and to watch people from the 1939 and 1941 and subsequent years. That just took me back. I really rather wouldn't give a damn if that's okay. It's shit like that. It's brilliant. Yeah, I love those old films.
Out.
No, you weren't.
You rigged me out, and I had her getting on video camera.
You weren't getting out.
You
Don't raise your voice anymore. Listen, you're in cuffs.
I'm in a lot of pain.
I understand. We're gonna get you
Don't rip on the right arm. You feel it? You see that? You feel that? Yeah, it's just okay.
Search him out.
Holy shit, that ambulance got there quick.
Yeah. That's what
You feel that?
Okay, there's a squad coming.
Once again, what part of step out of your vehicle or I'll make you get out did you not understand? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
What's the deal? Is he suspended or what?
He was reaching to unbuckle.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. And then he didn't want to get out of the car, so I had to pull him out of the car. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
He was telling me all kind of stuff, talking about he doesn't have to show me his driver's license. His license plates is irrelevant. Okay? That's not what you do. And you're not going to be reaching in the car. You're not going to be
But he
reaching.
was unbuckling. You told him to get out. He was unbuckling when you told him to get out.
Then I told him to get out, and he wouldn't get out.
No, he was unbuckling.
Hey, sorry, I'm not going to argue with you, okay?
I saw that.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
When
You have
he
your
was
driver.
unbuckling, when he was unbuckling, you put him out.
He was unbuckling.
He was,
And then he wouldn't get out of the car.
And you said, no, I
So according to the original video description, the driver was charged with driving under suspension, which was dropped, display of plate, guilty, carrying a concealed weapon, dropped, obstructing official business, guilty, and drug possession, also dropped. And apparently he was only given a fine plus court costs. But boy, did that no-nonsense arrest make this all worthwhile.
100%.
Right.
100%. Oh, Moorish sovereign citizen. Ooh, here we go.
Of the traffic stop that preceded the video I put out the other day, where Palmer police, called in by Palmer Heights police, because they just happened to have a grappler fitted to the front of one of their vehicles to stop this particular fleeing Moorish sovereign citizen, pulled over for window tint and a tag that read Moorish National Republic.
Yeah,
Federal
we watched
Government.
this, didn't we? We watched this one.
Right. Let's get into the video.
Look, Robin, I'm 100% with you. It does frustrate me, and part of the reason why I left policing. It's so frustrating that you do all that work, you put that file together, you go to court ready to give evidence, and the prosecutor stands up and goes, "Yeah, nah, yeah, nah, nah, yeah, yeah, nah." Very frustrating. Trust me.
Hey, how's it going? Good. Can you put the window down a little bit more, please? All right. Sorry? Well, you're all tinted out, and there's no plates. Where's the plates?
It's one in the back and one in the front.
What says in the back? It's not a plate. It's not an Ohio plate, or any state. Where are you from? Speak up, please.
I'm from Morocco.
Morocco.
She's from Morocco. We haven't got that.
Yeah, that's the name of this country. It's called Morocco.
Okay.
Every time I hear a Moorish sovereign citizen claim the United States is Morocco, it reminds me of this cop's hilarious reaction to the news.
Yes, this country is called Morocco, for the record.
We're not here to do
this country you're standing in right now behind this desk.
Yes.
This is Morocco. The United States
not
is
the
a corporation.
not the corporate America.
So you were saying that we are now in Morocco.
We've been in Morocco this whole time.
Well, you need a plate. You don't have a plate. Do you have your registration?
That's a plate issued by my consulate. I'm not from this area.
Okay, so where are you from? You said Morocco?
Corporate state, Illinois. I'm from Illinois State, the Corporation of Illinois.
Okay. Do you have your license on you?
I don't know if you heard what she said there, but she said she's from the Corporation of Illinois. Do you know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to pay talking like a I know that's the standard. I know that's the standard more-tard, soft-hard response, but I'm going to pay talking like a crazy cat lady.
I have my nationality card. That's it. It's my nationality card issued by my consulate. My consulate issued this.
Your pretend government issued you with a pretend ID card that we find out doesn't have your legal name on it, you mean?
That's not a license.
It's a nationality card.
All right, I need a license. You need a license to drive.
I'm not driving, sir.
What are you
when
doing?
Driving is when
You're driving. We're not going to do the whole sovereign citizen thing.
Hey, good lad.
That's what you're explaining to me. You're saying
I'm not explaining that.
you're saying you just have
I have a nationality card,
right.
which is recognized by the Department of Justice.
Well, I need a license.
Sending nonsense paperwork into a Department of Justice you apparently don't recognize, and them not replying to you doesn't translate to them recognizing or agreeing with your position. Also, if you don't want to be called a sovereign citizen, stop behaving like a sovereign citizen.
You're driving. If you're
Oh,
on the
there we
road,
go.
you're driving.
I'm not traveling. I'm traveling, not driving. I'm driving, not traveling. Whichever you want. I do not want card 30 again. I'm telling you this right now.
Well, you're alternate out and you don't have plates. There's no visible plates.
Is that your ID? It's my nationality card.
Can I see it, please?
You're looking at it. I can't give it to you. My consulate said I can't give you my ID.
Okay, so
Yeah, the reason your consulate, air quotes, says I can't give you my ID is because once they look at it and read it, then they'll confiscate it because it's a false document. It's what we call uttering a false document.
Where's your supervisor at? So I can speak to the supervisor.
you can talk to our supervisor when you're done at the station.
Okay, I'm not going to the station.
We
So I
need
didn't
to-
do anything.
Yeah.
First of all, you don't get to determine that. Secondly, every request by a sovereign citizen for a supervisor should be met with that response. It lets them all know that they're not messing around.
We need your driver's license.
What was the reason for you pulling me over?
I've already given you 2 reasons.
What's the reason?
You're alternate out. That's illegal. And you don't have a
Hey, Paracord.
your window tints.
I'm not from Ohio.
Well, we don't know that because you're not giving us an ID and you don't have no plates.
Hang on, I'm not from Ohio. Oh, we're in Ohio. Sorry, yeah. Okay. That's right. Paracord, would you like a quick recap or are you okay? Just let me know.
You have to identify yourself. Okay.
I just need to speak to the supervisor.
You can talk to him when we're done here.
Okay, well,
But we need to finish what we're doing.
okay, well, I need to get where I need to get. So if you want to do what you need to do, I need to speak to the supervisor.
Okay, you can talk to him at the station when we're completed. Okay. I need a driver's license and an insurance card for the vehicle. You are driving. Yeah, Yep, you're driving. You're behind the.
Okay, so am I transporting goods and people?
It doesn't matter. You're driving a motor vehicle on the roadway in the United States of America. You're driving a car.
This is an engine. It doesn't have a motor in it. It has an engine.
We're not going to play these games.
I'm not playing no games.
You need to identify yourself.
I'm not playing games, says the sovereign citizen playing semantic word games and pretending that America is Morocco.
Mia McLean L. Mia McLean L. L. E-L. Make sure you add the E-L.
Why does the VIN number take over on the windshield?
Ooh.
Because the car is not under United States jurisdiction, so I don't have to show you the VIN number.
Sorry to be the
Sorry to cut you off, Van, but we okay, I'm going to pay. I'm going to pay. This is not a vehicle. She didn't quite say it, but I've got it on my bingo card. And something about jurisdiction. Something in there about. Oh, okay. The actual phrase is "you have no jurisdiction," but we'll go with that because she said the word jurisdiction.
I want to break this to you, but putting tape over a vehicle's VIN doesn't magically put it outside of the jurisdiction of the United States. In fact, all you're really doing is raising suspicion by hiding it. Also, if you didn't go through the legal process to add EL to your name, then it's not your legal name. So providing it to a police officer is a crime.
Okay. Okay. A quick recap. I'm driving, not traveling. This is not a vehicle. You have no jurisdiction. Call your supervisor. I don't understand. Is your camera on? I don't think I mentioned that. Yeah, I think I paid that one. Is your camera on? Screaming like a little bitch. You're going to lose your job. Oh, actually, she said I don't have a license, didn't she? She said I don't have a license. I got my ID card. So I don't have a license. Talking like a crazy cat lady. And my blank is broken. I have blank. This is a private conveyance. I don't think she actually said those words. I'm trying to think exactly what she did say. Yeah, go on. I'll pay that. I'll pay that. Well, she didn't say the US was a corporation. She said the Corporation of Illinois. No, I can't pay that. Sorry, I can't pay that one. All right, let's crack on.
What was that first name?
N-I-A.
All right.
Last name M-C-L-I-N-E-L.
Oh, no, the short clip before. Did he say the US was a corporation? Ooh, I missed that one. All right. Against my better judgment, I will agree with you. Okay. When they claim that they're in Morocco. Okay. All right. Go on. I'll pay it. Oh, paracord, just for your reference, I've got card 30 again, and it's just as shit as it always is.
Date of birth? What'd you say? I need your date of birth. You need to identify yourself, all right?
I gave you my first and last name. That's all you need.
Yeah,
You have to identify yourself.
yeah, that's really going to help. First and last name. Jane Smith. What's your date of birth? You don't need that. You can find me under Jane Smith. Yeah. There's only like 340 million people in America. I'll find the exact Jane Smith that you're referring to.
Identify myself. Nia McLean -L. I just identified myself. I just identified myself. Did I not?
Oh, number 8. That's a good one.
They asked you to identify yourself, which includes your date of birth. Stop trying to gaslight everyone. It makes you sound disingenuous and petty.
Ooh, petty. I haven't heard that word for a while.
Give us your driver's license. Do you have an Ohio ID?
I'm not from this area.
Where are you from?
I'm from Corporate State, Illinois.
Okay, you have an Illinois ID.
I have a nationality card, sir. You asked me for identification. The nationality card takes the place of a driver's
We need
license.
No, it doesn't.
A nationality card does not take the place of a driver's
So
license.
foreigners now living in this area.
You need a driver's license to drive on the roadways.
But that's if I'm transporting goods, services, and people. I'm just traveling by myself.
It doesn't matter if you're by yourself or you're with 17
So
other
where's the
people
law
on a
that says
bus.
I need a driver's license?
You need a driver's license.
The fact that they feel the need to argue this on the side of the road should be a giant red flag that this is not a valid legal argument. Save it for the judge so they can either laugh you out of the courtroom or send you for the obligatory mental evaluation.
Ooh, on that note, I've noticed this a lot more recently. I don't know if anybody else has been looking at this, but when you watch the videos about when they're in court and they start doing this freaking mumbo jumbo, almost immediately it comes up as we recommend a psych eval. I don't know if anybody else has picked up on this recently.
You need to provide identification.
I just gave you identification.
If you don't provide identification, you're going to be taken to jail.
You want me to speak to the supervisor? Because I can explain myself to the supervisor.
Come on, boys, make a decision. That's enough.
You need to provide identification or else you're going to go to jail. You understand that?
I need to get back to Illinois, and I didn't do anything.
And we need to get back to our jobs too. I get it. You can get back to Illinois. All you have to do is identify yourself. And then we'll be done here in 5 minutes. But you want to play these stupid, petty games saying you're traveling and you're a citizen of wherever, okay? We just need identification from you, bottom line.
Mia McLean Hill.
What's your date of birth?
1/1994.
Thank you. Start with that, please. Just go run a,
Stupid and petty perfectly sums up the characteristics of a person that falls for this nonsense. I would also add insufferable and narcissist to that list. Leave me your favorite adjectives to describe sovereign citizens in the comments.
These people can be difficult. Obviously, their arguments are nonsense. I usually try to avoid them because
You can't avoid them.
but it's actually the first time I've seen one of these. So
Does he have a real license plate in the card?
nah, it's a female. She's just being completely uncooperative. She has the VIN is taped up as well.
I definitely wouldn't let her drive away with that.
That's a red flag.
Provide a good license plate. She'll probably get towed.
Oh yeah.
And if you've seen the previous video, you will already know that they eventually place a Terminator tire deflation device under one of her rear wheels to prevent her from fleeing. Not that that's going to stop her from trying, of course.
Is she saying she has an Ohio driver's license?
Nope. She's playing the whole sovereign citizen thing. She has a Moorish national what is it called? Just a nationality. It's a fake card or whatever. It's from the consulate or something.
She doesn't have a driver's license from another country that she's showing you?
No. Well,
Active warrant. Active warrant.
yeah, armed and dangerous, violent tendencies, known to abuse drugs, misdemeanor, Ohio and state hiccup.
Sounds like the rap sheet of your average run-of-the-mill criminal sovereign citizen. Fortunately, this isn't her. They're just having trouble finding her because she gave them a fake Moorish name, and now they're having trouble finding her in the system.
I'm gonna try to run her. This is a different name.
Suspended license. Suspended license.
I'm checking the photo. Looks like her. Looks like her. It says here, license suspended.
What a shocker. You're right. License is
Gave me the wrong
suspended.
name. It does say she's from So, I got it.
I know it says a lot that that was a different Moor. You could probably type in most Moorish names and it'll come up either active warrant, license suspended. I don't know. No insurance.
This is what I put in. And her name is actually Ninimahel. Out of Shaker. I'm not seeing that warrant pop up anymore. It was probably. Is this your writing or is that hers? That's my writing.
Dangerous.
I was gonna get her to do it, but she doesn't even want to put the window down. She's being impossible. So this is what popped up for her now. So, and then you ran that? Yeah, because I ran Naya, Macklin, L, and this came back. L, Nin, Nima. Which, checking the photo, looks like her.
What I would do, if you don't mind, I'm going to have her write down her name and date of birth. Tell her we can't find anything by this. I'm going to see if she write it down and see if she still gives us a fake name.
Yeah, that way we can charge her with that. So I pulled her over. Obviously, no plate. When I get up close, I realize she's trying to be the sovereign citizen. Trying to get her to identify herself. She refused. We try to get the VIN. The VIN's taped up. Windows are completely tinted. Doesn't want to roll them down. I did ask for her name. Okay. She spelled it out for me. It was wrong. I wanted her to write it, but she's, like I said, being difficult. So Rossman's trying to get her to write it down. I got sort of a match for the name that I put in there. She said no.
She won't write anything. I read this all back to her, and she said this is her name, and it's the only name she's ever used. She doesn't have any other name, and has never had an Ohio driver's license.
Okay.
So I spelled it for her and everything, so I think we definitely have enough for the falsification if that's not really her.
Well, the picture looks like her.
But that's not the name.
Sorry, I can't read that. I'm going to have to just put that in better. Authorities would later conclude that the woman behind the wheel, 31-year-old Naya McLean of Chicago, was a so-called sovereign citizen. All right, cool. We're just going to have to drop the quality back down again. Sorry.
That's not the name. No, yeah. So running this name, it came back to another name.
You found something kind of close, but it's not even that close.
Yeah.
But you have a picture that matches up to her.
It looks like her. It is an African-American woman.
She's only got her window down that far, so it's a little hard
Can't
to
really
see.
see her. She's got a hat on as well. So
The windows are completely black.
she wants to speak to a supervisor.
You can have her get out of her, too.
Grab my gloves.
Oh, you know it's about to go down when the gloves go on, the Terminator goes under one of the tires, and the supervisor, who could be doing something a lot more productive with his time, and he knows it, arrives on the stop.
All right, we're going to have you step out the car.
That is a really, really dark tint, by the way.
I'm sorry? Supervisor's right here.
If this cop didn't pander to your delusions, what makes you think their supervisor will be any more sympathetic to you, especially when he knows that the only reason he's there is to feed your massive ego?
Yeah, come on out. I can talk to you.
Oh, no, I'm not coming outside. I can talk to you right here.
I can't hear you.
I said, I'm not coming outside.
You've been ordered out of the car. You've been ordered out of the car.
I'm not coming out of the car.
That is a really, really dark tint.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You're being ordered out of the car right now, so step on out.
I'm not stepping out.
Are you refusing to get out of the car?
What did you pull me over for?
Well,
Oh,
I can see a few things. I'm not sure what the other officer pulled you over for. Right now, we're going to have you step on out. This is your final opportunity.
Where's the supervisor?
I'm right here.
What's your name?
Sergeant Mike Daly,
Okay, Sergeant.
badge number 62.
Okay, so what am I being pulled over here, Sergeant?
Oh, for fuck's sake. We know exactly what you're being pulled over for. Name and badge number. We actually haven't had that before. So name and badge number. You can cross that one off.
How entitled and delusional do you have to be to ask a supervisor you dragged out there a question you already know the answer to?
I told her the tints and no, they, and
Yes, I have tints, but my car is private, so that's why I'm operating private.
Okay, for right now, we're gonna have you step out of the car. We got the legal right to ask you to step out of the car for a traffic stop. So step on out. If not, you're obstructing official business.
That's yeah. I knew somebody was going to say that, and I should have guessed it was you. I was just about to say the legislation, the not the right, but the Supreme Court ruling is Pennsylvania versus Mims. It actually physically hasn't been said, but go on, I'll pay it. Pennsylvania versus Mims.
So how about you get the sheriff down here instead?
Oh,
No, the sheriff isn't coming.
oh my God! She wants the sheriff now. She says I haven't done anything wrong, but I don't think that's on the list at all. No. All right, let's crack on.
Coming down here. You have to step out of the car.
Get the sheriff out here so I can ask them a question I already know the answer to. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And I think she knows that because this happens.
And the sheriff isn't going to come out on a police stop. This is Parma Police Department. This is their stop. The sheriff, he's not going to get involved, or the sheriff's department should say. Sheriff's department's not going to get involved. Yes, I know he said he has the legal right, but he didn't actually say Pennsylvania versus Mims. We all know that it's Pennsylvania versus Mims. But in order to play bingo, we have to hear those words. But I will pay it.
you don't step out the car, you're going to be under arrest.
Sir, what did you pull me over for?
I'm not going to keep explaining the same thing to you. Huh?
So why are you all trying to intimidate me?
We're not trying to intimidate you. I've been trying to cooperate. She's closing the window. She's trying
How stupid can someone be? Tell me you're stupid without being stupid. Yeah, this is the
this is where.
So this is the prelude video to the video that we saw last week or the week before, when we discussed about the fact that you know Parma, or that you lived in Parma, or Parma Heights or something.
Parma Heights police calling neighbouring Parma police to assist because they have a specialised piece of equipment they are using called the Grappler Police Bumper. This, along with the flat tyre from the Terminator, ends the chase.
And this is so, in fact, this is so good.
Go to the left side of what you're from.
This is just so good. There it goes. There it goes. And boom.
Good grapple, good grapple.
Sorry, that's a bit loud. Even in my ears. Somebody turn the fucking siren off. Oh, there we go.
She ain't coming out. She's solo?
She's refusing to exit the vehicle.
Do we have anything to break the window up?
It's Naya or Nia.
Open the door and step out. We're going to bring her far right. Hands to the left people. Is there only one person in there? Yes, that's it. All right, walk backwards to stop my voice.
At least one.
I have the left people. Coming back. JJ, left hand.
All right. I got hands.
Why not? I'll talk about the grapple in a second.
Walk her back to JJ.
Keep walking back. JJ, you got hands?
I got hands.
Get up on the sidewalk. Back up. Keep coming back.
All right, walk backwards towards my voice. Keep going. Come back.
Chris, you got commands?
Yeah. Come back. Keep coming back. Right back on the sidewalk. Keep walking back. Walk back. Keep coming. 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 Step to your right. Step to your right. Get down on your knees. Lay down on your stomach and put your hands behind your back. Lay down on your stomach. Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest. You understand that?
All right. I don't think we're going to get much more of this, but let's see what the
So according to Fox 8, she was arrested and charged with fleeing and eluding. During an appearance in Palmer Municipal Court, bond for the 31-year-old was set at $100,000.
Wow.
The case will be presented to a grand jury and prosecutors will be seeking felony charges.
Wow.
And rightly so. Right. Thank you so much.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Let me bring me back again. All right. We've got one more left, which I think will take us nicely up to the 2 hours, and then we shall have a panel. So, passion fruit. So the grappler. Let's talk about the grappler. In fact, we should talk about that on the live stream, eh? The grappler. I don't know how to put this sort of very subtly, but the grappler does things to me. It does things to me, really. It does things. And yeah, make pits great again. The grappler is going to stop pitting eventually. Obviously, eventually, not every, but a lot of police cars are obviously going to get it's like policing in New Zealand back in 2006. We used to have one taser per shift, and a certain officer was trained. With a taser. So this is 2006. We had one taser per shift, and I know pits are so much better. So if you go back to 2006 and you have an incident, then it gets all exciting because that officer's got to come out with the taser and tase people. Now every mother trucker's got one. So this is what's going to happen with the grappler, I reckon. Probably eventually in the next fucking 5-10 years, every police car is going to get fitted with a grappler, and then pits are going to cease to exist. So I think as a creator, I think I need to download as many pit videos, and then in 10 years time I go, oh, do you remember the days we used to pit? Criminals are so much more compliant after flipping into a tree. They tend to be. Some don't. I've seen some pit videos a few weeks ago. Excuse me. and there's a pit. It either goes into a ditch or it even rolls, and they just jump out and fucking go. Ugh. Very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Right, last video. How is everybody doing? I am doing absolutely shite. Really shite. I haven't even got a 2. The best I've got is a 3 and a 4. And a 4 and a 4. So, or when the Bork comes out. Oh God, we need to watch some Bork videos. We definitely need some Bork videos.
Okay, guys, today I'm releasing the.
Oh, what's this? Oh, hello. Hang on, he's gone straight into 2 2s. Okay, let's just go back on this because he's gone straight into commentary as opposed to.
Okay, guys, today I'm releasing the full version of this epic arrest video from 2023, which includes commentary full of misinformation and gaslighting from the arrestee. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Ooh, okay. Chuck's
in early June, I was traveling westbound on 89A, just leaving an amazing yoga class. Sedona Hot Yoga. Was feeling really good. Just picked up some juice from the local juicery. And Officer Willitson, badge number 886, had nothing better to do but terrorize and torment a sovereign national.
We should have a square titled, "This is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my entire life."
Hello. Hi, I'm Officer Wills from Snow Police Department. The reason I stopped you is it appears you have a fictitious license plate on the back of your vehicle.
Well, what do we have?
Ex parte Dickory versus Davis. Every citizen has the unalienable right to make use of the public highways of the state. Every citizen has full freedom to travel from place to place in the enjoyment of life and liberty. Correct. No state government entity has the power to allow or deny passage on the highways, byways, nor waterways, transporting his vehicles or personal property for either recreation or business, but by being subject only to local regulations, safety, caution, traffic lights, speed limits, etc. Travel is not a privilege requiring licensing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh. Okay, let's see what Mr. Numpty's got to say about this. Mr. Yoga.
Have here, Officer Willitson. Fictitious plate, huh? Did that hurt your eyes? I don't think it hurt anybody physically. Let's see. Dickey versus Davis. Every citizen has
I've just read that.
liberties
Yeah.
to power waterways. Caution to require assurances.
Sure.
Due west in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. I didn't hurt anybody but your eyes and your ego, brother.
Wow.
The fact that you're sharing out of context, cherry-picked quotes and not paragraphs like this from Dickie v. Davis that acknowledges the right to travel, but rules the legislator has the right to regulate your right to travel. Likewise with People versus Natheus. That says that regulation and control of traffic upon the public highways is a matter which has a definite relationship to the public safety, and that no one questions the authority of the General Assembly to establish reasonable standards of fitness and competence to drive a motor vehicle which a citizen must possess before he drives a car upon the public highway. Kind of tells me that you're either dishonest, gullible, or both.
Do you know anything about that? I'm a sovereign human being. Okay. And I'm an American national. Okay. Do you have your driver's license, insurance, and registration, please? What?
No.
Do you have any form of ID on you?
No, Matthew Tucciarone is my name.
Okay. All right. So just so
I've
you
been
know.
pulled over a couple times already by state troopers, sheriffs, and this is recognized.
Okay, I don't agree. So
Okay, well,
I'm going to be honest with you. That's actually a misdemeanor crime for you to display a fictitious license plate.
Okay. Hold up, Officer Willetton. Let me remind you again. Thompson versus Smith, another case.
Oh, Thompson versus Smith has been debunked so many times. Should we listen? All right, put a 1 in the chat if you want to listen to this man's drivel. Or put a 2 in the chat if we should skip over this. I'm sort of interested to hear what he says, but Thompson versus Smith has been debunked so many times. So 1 if you want to listen to his nonsense, 2 if you want me to skip over it. In the meantime, I will have a sip of smart ass. I will have a sip of passion fruit juice. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. That came from absolutely nowhere. Oh. All right, let's listen to this moron.
The right to the citizen to travel upon the public highways and to transport his property thereon in the ordinary course of life and business is a common right which he has under the right to enjoy life and liberty, to acquire and possess property, and to pursue happiness and safety. It includes the right, in so doing, to use the ordinary and usual conveyances of the day, and under the existing modes of travel, includes the right to drive a horse-drawn carriage or wagon thereon, or to operate an automobile thereon, for the usual and ordinary purpose of life and business. Thompson versus Smith, Lyons versus Danforth. The right of the citizen to drive on a public street with freedom from police interference is a fundamental constitutional right. Citizens have a right to drive upon the public streets of the District of Columbia or any other city, absent a constitutionally sound reason for limiting their access.
Again, you're conveniently ignoring the paragraph immediately beneath your cherry-picked paragraph in Thompson versus Smith that says the right of a citizen to travel and transport property and to use the ordinary and usual conveyances of the day may, under police power, be regulated by the city in the interest of public safety and welfare. Teschline v. Danforth, as you can see, says pretty much the same. We're now at 4 for 4. You're not doing too well, are you?
Only you not providing me with the driver's license is required under Arizona Revised Statutes 28-1595. That is also a misdemeanor crime.
Again, Officer Willetton. Oh my goodness, we're never going to get through this. All right, well, here we go. The real law. The common law is the real law. The supreme law of the land. The code, rules, regulations, policy, and statutes are not the law. Legislated statutes enforced upon the people in the name of law are a fraud. They have no authority and are without mercy. Justice without mercy is godless and therefore repugnant to our United States Constitution. So there you go, folks. The statutes are not the law. I did not break the law, so therefore it is not a crime to display an American national license plate.
Yes, it is.
Because it's not fictitious. They're the fictitious entities, folks. They are the fraud.
Say,
wow. how deep is this man in the rabbit hole? And what book is that? Where's the citation? Where's the verification? Where's the this is not, looking at that picture, this is not a verifiable source. This could have been knocked up in my backyard, or knocked up in my garage, as Paul Merson used to say. And you're totally missing, I think it means repugnant, and you're missing the fact about Thompson versus Smith. It's talking about the right to travel for a commercial business. Back in the day, a truck, and I've used this before, a truck full of, let's say, trees, wants to take those trees from California to, let's say, Philadelphia, where there's a factory that uses those trees to make furniture. Back in the day, when a truck went from California to Philadelphia, and when it crossed state lines, it was stopped, and they had to pay a toll, and or it was taxed. So eventually, the government said, do you know what? No. A truck should be able to travel from California to Pennsylvania without having to pay these tolls. So that's where right to travel comes from. And yes, it was for commerce. Normal people didn't have to pay tolls. People could go from between North Carolina, South Carolina, or North. Who else has got a North and South? I don't know. But Florida to Georgia, or Nevada to California, you could go between the borders as a normal person. But they decided that they would stop putting this toll on commerce. So therefore, they said the actual wording for right to travel is for commerce, because commerce were being penalized. And that's it. Yes, between North American and South American, okay? So that's where the right to travel comes from.
Is the guy who has, up until now, misinterpreted, whether on purpose or not, 4 Supreme Court cases. And we're not done yet. This quote, not surprisingly, is a completely made-up quote that doesn't appear in Self v. Ray. Shocking, I know.
Additionally, all right, go ahead and step out, please. Step out of your car, please.
I didn't do anything
Marijuana,
wrong.
I need another unit. Step it up, please.
I did not do anything wrong.
Pennsylvania versus Mims is a Supreme Court case law that says you're required to get out of that car if I ask you. If you do not, I'm going to force you to.
Hold on a second. I'm calling my lawyer.
Okay, get out of your car.
Calling my lawyer.
You can call your lawyer if you want, but as soon as another officer gets here, I'm going to force you out of that car if you don't get out on your own.
Dude, get out your freaking car.
Barry, what I'm good for now, he's just not getting out of his car.
I don't need to be under arrest. I didn't do anything wrong.
You're being detained right now. And Pennsylvania versus Mims is the United States Supreme Court
under
case law.
arrest?
You're being detained.
Why?
Because
Why
I told you I'm investigating one crime.
Okay.
You also said you don't have a driver's license, which is another one. And if you don't provide me a form of identification when I'm investigating you for a crime, that is a third crime that I'm investigating you for.
There is no crime.
You are required by law to provide me your true full legal name if I'm investigating a crime.
Well, this car.
If you do not provide me with your true full legal name, you can be arrested for that.
Matthew Tucciaroni.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license or any other form of identity?
Good to know. He sort of in a roundabout sort of phrase says it's not a crime. So you can have it's not a crime. Well, you can have it. I can't. Damn it.
I am a sovereign being. My name is Matthew Tucciaroni.
Okay.
All right, guys. So again, he is spitting out statutes. Again, statutes are not law. So they.
Dude, where do you think statutes come from?
Therefore, it is not a crime. So therefore, to be honest, he's not investigating a crime. I actually don't have to provide him with my identity. But to be honorable as American nationals, just give them your name. That is it. Then remain silent. Like I said in the beginning, in part 2, we're going to be discussing what to do and what not to do. So there are some things in here that, you know, I should have handled a little bit different, but I didn't know. I was uneducated at the time. But therefore,
I don't know if you saw that or if you could read it. Oh, yeah, you can read it. Spoiler alert, he never posted the rest of the body cam footage. In fact, he deleted this video because he couldn't handle the criticism we gave him.
Do and what not to do. So there are some things in here that, you know, I should have handled a little bit different, but I didn't know. I was uneducated at the time. But therefore, going through this, I'm able to educate myself, which I'm then able to educate you guys. And I suggest not bear trapping these cops and going out there and getting arrested. Only.
Is this special ed or just everyday normal education?
Only use it when necessary. I repeat, only use it when necessary and only do it when you're comfortable and you have educated yourself, okay? Please. Thank you.
Again, Arizona Revised Statutes 28-1595
Officer Beers.
requires you to show me an ID card or driver's license.
Listen, there's a lot of people
Get
in
out.
town with the same license plate.
Get out.
No, I'm not getting out of the
Okay,
car. This is
I'm
not
gonna give
I
you-
didn't do anything wrong.
All right,
I'm not getting out of
Matthew.
the car. I've done.
If you do not get out, I'm going to force you out. Matthew.
Yeah, I think, not just over a license plate, dude. We're already up to 3 crimes. So, you know, I think police should use the phrase, I'm going to assist you out, because that's brilliant. I love that.
If you don't get out of your car, Matthew, look at me. Matthew, look at me. If you don't get out, I'm going to force you out. I'm going to charge you with resisting arrest also. So get out, please. Come on.
Come on, sir.
Get out.
There's no reason to.
I've
act
asked
like
you
this.
probably 10 times to get out.
There's no reason to act like this.
Get out of your car then. All right.
There's no reason to act like this. There's no reason to
Get
act
out.
like this. Do not touch me.
Get out.
Do not touch me.
Get out of your car.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me, please. Please, do not touch me.
I've asked you 10 times to get out. Get out on your own then.
What are you doing? Please, do not touch me. Officer Ramirez.
Ow! Come on! Get on the ground! No! No!
No! I didn't do anything, Officer Ramirez!
All right.
Please, I didn't do anything!
Get on your stomach.
Come on, Officer Ramirez!
Just comply.
Come on.
Just comply for now.
Just comply.
Come on. All right. Just comply for now. Okay. I will give you information if you wish to file a complaint later. Okay, but right now, just cooperate. Okay. 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 Very well.
So it sounds like, or it appears that these two, or he's known, should I say, to the police department. But the motorcycle cops just taking no shit. No shit.
All right, just listen. All right, I just got here, okay? But right now, the best thing you can do is just comply. All right. If you want to file a complaint, I will give you that information. All right. I promise. My superiors will overlook everything. Okay. All right. But you got to repeat himself.
Come
all right? Like I said.
on.
All right. Just stand up. Just stand up. All right. Matthew, what are you?
Come on. Let's go back to your car.
With the sovereign plate on?
You are detained. You were detained from the beginning when I told you that.
I know. Just relax, okay? Right now you're safe. You are safe. You got a sovereign plate on there. You did comply with my officer here. Okay? All right, just relax, all right? You are safe.
Go ahead and take a seat for me, all right?
I'm confused why they're being so mamby-pamby with this guy.
Okay?
Just silly. I just want some.
Put your feet in for me.
I'm not going to go.
Please just listen to my officer. Just
Put your
listen to
feet
my
inside,
officer.
please.
I want, okay? I'll get you some water. We'll make you something comfortable. Right now, we got to do what we got to do, all right? Okay? Let's comply now. All right? Here, all right? Okay? Just comply with this, all right? We'll make you comfortable here in a minute, all right? Just relax.
Watch your leg, okay?
The fact he's Italian is possibly humiliating, embarrassing. He shames us all. I guess on behalf of, well, no, you should apologize for all Italians on his behalf, because it is embarrassing, isn't it, really?
Can you watch him for a second? I didn't get a chance to pat him down. Mary 1, can you run Matthew Tucciaroni from in-house, please, and add him to the call? I believe that's going to be my driver.
Oh, I was about. Oh, you found him. Oh, send me a link.
It's a Ruger inside the car.
There's a Ruger.
I won't go secure the
So the second
So not only is he a sovtard and a retard, he's also got a Ruger in the vehicle. My stars. We of the New York tribe do not claim him. He is an outcast. We disown the man. Robin, send me a link in an email or on Facebook. I can't download it off the chat. By the way, I sent 666 an email and he hasn't got back to me as yet, so I don't know what he's up to. We're worried about 666. I haven't seen him for a wee while. He shames us all by being such a doofus. Oh, I love the word doofus. I think that's a great word.
the second that you place yourself, even if it's right in the car, when you throw through that car,
Right,
you're
we've got about
responsible for everything that's
5 minutes left.
Okay, so if you're driving around in that car, you're accountable for it.
All right, you go by Matthew. Is that okay if I call you that? Okay. I'm going to read you something, okay?
What was that? It was concealed in the glove box, which unless you have a concealed carry, then that's also a
Okay. I'm going to read you something,
felony.
okay?
It is not a weapon if it was never brandished. What? It is not a weapon if it was never brandished. So are you saying that if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around, it doesn't make a sound? What the? Thank you, buddy.
So, at this time, you are under arrest for displaying a fictitious license plate, refusing to provide me with your driver's license, and resisting arrest. Okay? Please listen. I'm going to read this to you, then we can talk a little more, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk with a lawyer and have him or her present while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you free of any cost to you. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights?
All right, guys, there you have it. There's more of the body cam footage. I'm going to show a little bit more. If you heard
which you
him
didn't, by the way,
just now, Officer Ramirez said there's a Ruger in the car, which is a firearm of mine. So they actually took that for evidence. It was concealed in my glove box, like a good American does. And
it can't even fucking
they took
speak
it for
properly.
evidence, which we all know too, that my judge who dropped this entire case stated that it was not evidentiary and that they should have never taken my weapon to begin with, which it wasn't even a weapon. It's just a firearm. Where in this video did you see me ever go for the glove compartment? Did I even have a chance? I don't think so.
You might not have any intentions of reaching for a weapon, firearm, in your glove compartment, but in your attempts to resist arrest and just before you started crying, you certainly had the opportunity, in my opinion. This officer doesn't know you or your intentions. All he knows is you're spouting the rhetoric of a domestic terrorist in the eyes of the FBI. So anything is possible.
These cops are very corrupt. This was definitely a sting operation. We found that out.
A sting operation. There was a single motorcycle cop following you, saw your license plate, pulled you over for that. What? I can't even get my words out. How was this a sting operation? If it was a sting operation, it would have been done in a controlled environment with multiple officers in multiple vehicles. That's what a sting is.
Kind of in discovery that this was more of a sting operation than anything. This had nothing to do with a fictitious plate. It had everything
to do with the fictitious plate.
To do with my activism and what I've done for humanity in Sedona, and by calling out all these corrupt cops. I did a show a few months back with Shelly and her daughter.
Maybe he thought the motorcycle was a Corvette Stinger. It's not a weapon, it's a fire. I know paracord. I know.
Same officers, Officer Ramirez, Officer Beers, which is the female, and Officer Willitson, creating a fictitious crime against them to extort money. This is nothing more than collusion and extortion. They're extorting money from the civilians of Sedona and the tourists that come here. Shelly and her daughter live in California. They were here on vacation. And I may re-upload the video in the second part from the interview I did with them. Maybe I'll show a clip of it. But same scenario. I found them actually in distress up at Upper Red Rock Loop. They were going for a hike. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, and they were getting harassed by Officer Wilson, Officer Beers, and another police officer. These cops are very corrupt, very, very corrupt. And come to find out, I got them help, Shelly and her daughter. I got them help, and their case ended up getting dismissed. So this was in February. My arrest happened in June. So February 2021, I cracked the code on Shelly's case. And in June 2021, I'm taken down by all three officers that were involved in that whole entire extortion epidemic. So this was nothing.
Was it maybe that you were in the same vicinity, the same county lines, the same area, the same police department? Maybe that police department's only got fucking 3 cops. Who knows with America? America is very confusing when it comes to their departments. But I'm just going to say you're full of shit.
More than a V for vendetta. They are sick. These cops are sick in this town. And this isn't just in Sedona. This is everywhere in the United States. Okay, just comply, Matthew, just comply. That's pretty much based off of disorderly conduct, which is based off of a communist rule. Okay, they use that in communist China. Just comply, just comply. So it goes to show you guys, this isn't just a town, this is our country.
There you go. So you live in a town which has a very small, well, a high similar police department ratio to township. For example, when I was on Waiheke, I knew that was coming. I was wondering how long that was going to take. And I knew it would be you, but I thought you'd have got in there a little bit quicker than this. For example, when I was on Waiheke, we had 12 police officers. And, well, I say 12 police officers. We had a youth aid worker, a detective, a sergeant, and then the rest of us. So therefore, the chances of you being stopped by me was high because we were the only cops on the island. That's what I'm trying to get at.
This is what's happening in our country, and they are Freemasons. You see my...
I can categorically state that for my 14 years service, I was never a member of the Freemasons.
Intro video all the time. Stephen Wilton, all those officers have the Freemason symbol right next to it. Right in plain sight, guys. That's how they do their magic. So stick around.
The Freemasons are not magicians. The Freemasons are actually amazing people. And I will one day make a video on Freemasonry.
For part 2. Much love and light. God bless everyone out there.
Oh, fuck off.
Not so fast, everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscription button, like, and share this channel. Take care.
Oh, that's fresh. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. The fact that Van put his subscription button on the top of there, that is absolutely hilarious. All right. Yes, I knew that was coming. And only douchebag Matthews call themselves Matthews. I haven't been called Matthew. Even my mother doesn't call me Matthew. What is the world coming to when you can't drive around with fictitious plates and concealed weapons? Not a weapon, a firearm. Yes, what is the world coming to? It's all gone to shit. Oh, stars. Well, that was good fun. We've sort of hit the magic. We've kind of hit the magic hour. Robin, thank you very much. I've got that. That's awesome. Thank you very much. And it's not a weapon. It's just a sawn-off shotgun with a bloody bayonet. Why would you attach a bayonet to a sawn-off shotgun? That makes me want to watch. Oh. Oh, God, what's that Guy Ritchie film? For stabbing. It's for stabbing. what's the Guy Ritchie film with Vinnie Jones and the taxi firm? Oh my! I can, oh God, I can see the actual. Not Snatch. Not Transporting. Those are the two that have come to my mind. Not Fight Club. Oh, is it Snatch? No, it's not Snatch. Oh God, what's that film? Oh my Lord, somebody help me out. Guy Ritchie movie, Vinnie Jones. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Duh. How can you forget the name of that movie? Oh my stars. Ay caramba. Eat my shots. What was I looking on my phone then for? I was looking on my phone for some reason. Oh, time zones. Okay, it is 22:11 in America. All right, okay. Oh, on the eastern seaboard. Okay, so the question begs, who won bingo? I am. In fact, this is how bad my card is. Right, there are 25 squares on a bingo card. $25 squares. I'm going to do it a little bit differently today, Mr. Roman Dahlgren Johansson. The winner of today's bingo is the person that actually crossed off. I know. That is, and you can look at it. Look, I missed everything. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this as well. Have you noticed we're actually going away from actual sovereign citizens? Have you noticed that we're going away from the ones that really preach their shit? Oh, wow. Wow, you suck. Oh, man, that is pathetic. Thanks, guys. Thanks. And now it just seems to be it just seems to be sort of these it's traffic stops, if you know what I mean. Am I explaining myself sort of correctly? We used to have these sovereign citizens that were full on title 18, 241, 242, it's in a trust. I do not consent. It's against the law. I'm not. Am I making sense when I say that? We don't seem to be getting that level, like the upper level of sovtardery. We're getting traffic stops. I need to go back and find. Oh, you leave Herbert alone. I've got to take a call. Stand by, man. Stand by. Shit, where's my mouse?
wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Right, guys, I have really got to take this call. So what we're going to do is we're going to end this here, and we will reconvene in 15 minutes on a live panel, and everybody is welcome. I will set it up so it's all good to go. By default, the winner of today's bingo is I'll decide on the live stream. Let me know how many squares you actually crossed off. 25 squares on the bingo card. I need to know how many squares you actually crossed off, and I want you to be honest. All right, so we're going to end the stream here because I've got to finish this call, and I will see you in 15 minutes on the live stream. All right, thank you, take care.